y'all can hear me. I'm gonna try to talk loud, and I'm gonna ask a few questions. We got Deacon in here, Deacon back there somewhere. All right, Brother Keith over there, so it's hard for him to lean in, but we're gonna try to get them to talk loud. But the reason why I'm coming on, because this is why I say what I say is real. When I look at the Gentiles of this world, and we have to remind people about how these people act. All right. So, you know, my point, shalom, my sister, shalom, shalom. But my point for coming on today, I'm gonna show you all a printout. We're going to Master's Transportation. Now, our job and what we wanted was to get the vehicle fixed, our bus, straightway Kansas City bus, get it fixed, you know, continue using it for travel. I'm gonna see if I can put it right here, and maybe that'll eliminate some of the shaking. All right. So, but anyway, we wanted to get the vehicle repaired, and lo and behold, we expressed that to them. We look up, they done fixed multiple things on the bus, and nobody asked their ass to fix it. All right. But my problem is they charging us $6,000 for this repair. All right. We're not about to pay $6,000 to get the bus repaired. Now here's the thing that they try to do. You know, there is and let me pull it up. There's in most states, all right, there's laws that protect you from mechanics doing unauthorized repairs. All right, but to alleviate that, to stop that, most states have some type of statute in place called the Unfair and Deceptive Acts and Practices Statutes. And what that does is the mechanics have to check with you in order to do it. Now I want y'all to listen to this. This is what I be talking about. See, you know, you don't have to be prejudiced. You just have to know the nature of the Gentiles once you come into the knowledge of the truth. See, a lot of people are oblivious to this with they freaking dumb, demoralized, dormant, just like Pastor Dow say. These folks are just oblivious to the fact of what's going on. But I keep coming to you. I showed you in the other video about the newspaper on how these folks are acting. Yet, guess what? We didn't do nothing to these folks. We tried to be courteous. We tried to express to them what we want. We got documentation that we expressed what we wanted. But here's the gist of everything. When I sent Brother Keith up there to ask them, y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for Pastor Corey, because it's in my mind. I'm going up here to deal with these folks, and you know, I know how they look. I know how they play dumb, how they try to look at you, and you know, they had this certain freaking look on their damn face, and they expect you to be a dumbass when you walk in. All right, I'm gonna attempt to finish explaining this to y'all. Maybe this will help alleviate before I walk in this damn front door with these people. So I told Brother Keith, make sure you get a written agreement that we only want the brakes done. We only want the freaking brakes, done. That's it. We don't want nothing else. They gave us a printout with all of this other stuff that came out to $4,000 on the first freaking deal. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show it to you. Right? Here it is right here. Look at that. Can y'all see that, Israel? Repair order due $4,193.38. All right, then it goes over all the repairs. Well, what's the date on this? This was 8/28. We were trying to figure out, well, what's the best thing we need to get done? Well, guess what? We was on the way to get ready to come to the feast. So I knew we didn't have enough time to get all those other things done. Plus, we're on the way out of town, so we can ready to spend a lot of money. Why would we pay $4,000 to have all that stuff done? So here's the new thing. I'm gonna tell you about the new repair invoice. All right. Let me pull it up. All right. 1 second, Israel. My hands shake. No, man, look. Shit. Boy, these damn Gentiles, I tell you. Look at this. I see that? Let me get this car to quit shaking. All right, y'all see it. $6,004.51. Now already, the law forbids you for coming back with a different estimate. But here's the scheme. Let's get down to it. I told Brother Keith to go and make sure you get agreement that we only want the brakes done. So we found out they wasn't gonna have enough time. So we end up having to pay extra money because now the bus holds 28 people. So we had to all of a sudden, day of that we gonna go out of town, that I think I was leaving before the Saints. We had to hurry up and put another order in for 2 15-pass vans. All that, you know, the gas, and then the daily rate for all the days we stayed down there for 2. Oh, we came out. We came out big. So now we dealing with turning the vans in, the SUVs, and all the gas we put in every vehicle. So you think we can ready to come back and have them charge us $4,000 worth of repairs for the bus? I mean, you know, for the bus at that time? No. So then why would we give you approve something for you to charge us $6,000? Who in the hell is that? Right? So you call me the other week and says the bus is done. That'll be $6,004, and I don't give a damn what the cents was. What? Is this the right location? Is this Keith or Corey? This ain't Keith, and this is Corey. Sir, I need you to explain to me. Explain to me why $6,000. Well, you guys agreed. I said, whoa. Where? Well, when Corey came, I said, it wasn't Corey, I'm Corey. But when Keith came in, he told me what he wanted, and I circled everything he said do, and we did that, sir. Plus, We told you we couldn't finish the brake job because GM was on strike and we couldn't get, what are those things? The studs. They couldn't get the studs, so we had to get new studs. But when they was calling way back then and saying they was on strike, we was still expressing we only wanted brakes and go ahead and do the studs. Now you try to get me and try to get us to pay $6,000. Well, turn that damn heat down. It's hot as hell. Woo! I mean, this joke is burning up. But the bottom line is we can really go up and talk to him because we got proof. What kind of proof we got, Deacon?
We got text messages. We have the accounts where Brother Keith had an oral agreement with the person, and the whole thing just adds up to we only wanted the brakes done. Because if we wanted more than the brakes, it wouldn't have been such a push to get it done before the feast. Prior to the feast, Brother Keith made it clear that we only wanted the brakes done. Brother Keith also made it clear that we needed it done by a certain date. The only reason that the bus was able to sit there for that extended period of time is because they weren't able to deliver the service that we wanted them to deliver at that time. So while it was sitting there, they took it upon themselves to fix all the other things that they found when they did the assessment of the bus, when they did the inspection. So we didn't sign off on any of that. Brother Keith didn't sign off. There was an understanding. We have text messages to show that Brother Keith made it clear we just need the brakes done because that's the most pertinent thing that needs to be addressed. That was the most important thing that needed to be addressed at that time.
So, y'all heard it. Is that correct, Brother Keith?
All of that is correct. All of it's correct. All they're supposed to be doing were the brakes.
So, that's why Pastor Corey taking his black ass up here to deal with these folks. See, because this is what they do. People want you to bring out that's way down in there. It's been way down in there. And they want you to bring that out. I'm going in here, Israel. And you ain't ready to tell me no bunch of bull crap. That's what I know. I got proof, and to make sure that I stay in good temperance, I already wrote out the script and how I want things to go in here so we can make sure we get to the right channel. My goal is walking in here, getting these keys, take off the other stuff, the air conditioning, and all that other stuff you did, the doors and the linings and whatever you did. Take that shit off. We'll pay for the brakes. We will. But we ain't been pay for all that other stuff. Not when you gave, now we got another estimate way more than the other estimate. You see how these folks do? I mean, if you ever desired, and listen to me, I'm gonna say Gentile, but what color is this man in here?
He's a white
What
man.
race?
He's a white man.
A white man. Why? Why? Every freaking time. Boy, Yah is coming to do these nations. He said, proclaim ye this to the Gentiles. And that's what I do. That's what I do, because Israel, this don't make sense. I got to take time out of my day to come over and deal with this. I'm gonna go in with a right heart, right mind, right spirit. Who knows? Y'all may be convicting this Gentile to righteousness. I don't know. But I know this. All I desire is for our property to be returned to us. And all I desire is to pay for what I asked for. Nothing else. You know, Israel, y'all be aware out there. Because I realize all of these things is a part of Satan's attack against us while we are in between of being in the midst of the holy times, the appointed times of the Most High Yah. I get it. These folks, they don't get it. They don't know Yah. They have no understanding. And so, you know, it's like we were talking about earlier. It's all a part of this capitalistic society. You want to do things that suit you. You see, this is an opportunity to bring in a quick $6,000 because you think we didn't look up and don't study. But guess what? We already went ahead. This is already studied. All right, this is a lot of different things we got, and they don't want to go there with us and go to the clown court system, because now, guess what? One thing I can tell you, that if this claim is more than $20,000, we have a right. Y'all listen to me. We have a right to file with the Federal Court of Records. Now, I think you better go look that up. You better get some real understanding on that, because that means that you have a right to trial by jury. Now, that trial by jury is the people you pick according to common standards, common law, natural law. And guess what? We don't want to go there, because now this $6,000 have caused me injury. It have caused me undue stress. You better believe it. Pastor Corey no dummy. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't gonna leave too much out there, but I'm just telling you, you know, it's a lot of things that's understood about what's going on. See, I was telling them earlier, I already caught them in their act when the things, key things he made sure he said on the phone, like he circled the things that he agreed to, because this is one area that they trying to get us on. You trying to get us to go in refusal to pay, where now they can file a mechanics lien against us. You ain't no dumb house nigga. I ain't no dumb house nigga. You ain't finna file no mechanic lien on us, because here it is. In order for them to do that, we have to be without sufficient documentation showing that that's what we tried to express in the case of a oral contract. See, Missouri don't have that law where you have the unfair, and you have it where they, you know, like other states have that, where they can stop them through the unfair and deceptive acts and practices statutes. Missouri don't have it. So this is what it's like. He just automatically went into this. Now, this is the thing that I told Brother Keith before, because I already know that he was going to try to do this. I said, make sure you get a contract signed that we only want the brakes. But what did the guy say to you, Brother Keith?
He said, no, we don't have to do that. He said, no contract is needed.
Y'all hear that? He said no contract is needed. Why would you say that? So, but guess what? At the time, with the amount of things that needed to be done to the brakes, that's where we brought the vehicle from. So we go back to only to express that's all we wanted. And they did enough to try to bait us in, to get us to want to do it. I mean, to get them, you know, get us to want to give them the service. But we didn't agree to this. So Israel, I appreciate y'all, elders, you know, anybody that come across the video that know that we just want to do good, do the will of the Most High Yah. We ain't too far from the location. I'm going to get off here, man, and continue being in prayer with the brothers. Keep me lifted up. Keep us lifted up. We already prayed the favor of Yah and His Spirit go out before us and cause terror on our enemies. We've already prayed that His favor abound, with us as we go forth to engage the Gentiles, the nations, those who hate us. So that all be well, Israel. Yah willing, we're going to get there safe and be able to express, what it is that Yah wants us to say. Because remember the word says, don't worry about what you are going to say. For the Holy Spirit is going to teach you what you ought to say. He's going to give you what you ought to say. So I ain't worried, And plus, we've looked over everything we need to look over as well. But I'm just expressing to you all because people want to take you, especially when they don't have the Spirit of the Most High Yah dwelling in them. They want to take you to a place to cause you to fall in error. And guess what? We're covered in the blood of the Hamashiach, Jesus, Yahshua. Love y'all very much. And Israel, you be well. Shalom. Shalom.